Some would you rather questions on this Mask Monday. Join me to find out which masks I'm using and what the questions are. Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Well, today is Mask Monday, so happy Mask Monday, ladies, and everyone else who decided to do a mask today. Happy Mask Monday to you as well. Well, today I bring you two different masks, and I have one of my favorite eye masks, and that is the Grace and Stella. And I know it's shimmery and so the letters are not going to be there, but it is an eye mask. It is the gold masks. Then I have the face mask, and this is from Plainest. And this is a one that I purchased with the edit sales on FabFitFun. These two masks I have used before, so I'm not going to need to come back and do a review on it. But the eye mask is absolutely nourishing, hydrating. It feels so good, straight out of the refrigerator. It depuffs. Absolutely amazing eye masks, and it is the Grace and Stella. Then on the Plainest face mask, it is a firming facial mask. It lifts, tightens, and nourishes, and I think that has to do with extended use. So this is only my second time using it, but it did feel really good. It felt hydrated. My skin felt hydrated and moisturized. So definitely a mask that I do recommend. So both of these are highly recommended. Now let's go ahead and get into some would you rather questions. And I did not do a Mask Monday last week because I had no voice. So that is the reason there was nothing last week, but I'm back. My voice is pretty much probably 80-90% back. So I'm still having a little bit of the powdery feeling in the back of the throat, cough type thing, but the winds have been picking up and cedar is still a little elevated, so I'm still having some issues. But let's go ahead and get into the would you rathers. Now the first one that I have, and I do have 10 of them, would you rather is just questions that we ask. Would you rather do this or would you rather do that? So let's go ahead and dive in. And the first one says, stay locked in a room full of books or attend a party full of hot and smart people. Well, that is a no-brainer for me. I'm not a very, and I cannot say not social because I am social, but I'm not much for big crowds. So definitely locked in a room with a lot of books. I do love to read, so that is something that would really keep me entertained while I'm locked in a room. Then I have, would you rather have a lot of friends to hang out with or a handful to make meaningful discussions, to have meaningful discussions? Again, a no-brainer. I would rather have friends that I can count on one hand and be able to trust and have conversations that are productive rather than a large group of people that are talking about nonsense. So definitely a handful of friends. Definitely. So let's go ahead and move to number 3, and that would be, would you rather wear comfortable clothes or dress in a fashion style and be uncomfortable? Now, I'm a jeans and t-shirt type of girl. I'd much rather stay at home, comfortable, baggy shirts, just loose-fitting jeans or sweats. So for me, comfort is essential. If I'm comfortable, I'm in better mood. So comfortable definitely over fashion and uncomfortness, if that's even a word. So let's go ahead and go to number 4. And would you rather stay in bed all day and read books or browse the internet all day? That's a tough one because I've done both. And I have fun at both. So that's a tough decision because reading obviously is something that is done on the internet as well. So I could get both on the internet. Reading, I can only get the reading. So I'm going to have to go with browse the internet because I do keep it to educational levels, and I do browse things that are going to be meaningful for me. So I'm going to take the internet on this one. Okay, and the next one is, would you rather stay home or go to a crowded party? Once again, large groups, I'd rather stay home. Definitely stay home, watch a movie or read a book. And the next one is, would you rather live without music or stop watching movies starring your favorite star? And that is going to be not watching movies. I'm not much for watching movies, TV shows, anything like that. The most TV watching that I do is watching videos on YouTube and just supporting my fellow YouTubers. But as far as music goes, music is my relaxed thing, especially when I'm driving. I put it on praise and worship music and I just go with it. It is my time to meditate. It is my time to just relax and just do praise. And believe it or not, I have driven, this was when my niece was in critical condition in Oklahoma City. And I had to drive back home and leave my brother with his daughter in the hospital. And I pretty much sang and cried most of the way home with praise and worship music. So music absolutely will win no matter what. It's my relaxation thing. And I think my skin was a lot more drier. Sorry, my skin was a lot more drier than I thought. So it is starting to dry it out. Not to mention the talking. And I did have it on for a few minutes before coming on. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it because it is drying out. I'm going to go ahead and leave these on for just a little bit longer. Hopefully they stay because they do slip and slide. So I'll try to keep them on. But let's go ahead and get back into the questions. So again, music will win every time. And number 7, would you rather eat pizza or chocolate for life? And I'm going to have to go with pizza. Chocolate, I can do chocolate. Not too much of it because it is sweet. And I'm not much for sweets and candies and things like that. My go-to things are salts, potato chips, things that I'm not supposed to eat. So obviously both pizza and chocolate are going to basically do the same for my body, which is not nutritional. But I think I would go with pizza over chocolate any day. But that's just me. Then number 8, would you rather be able to talk to animals or plants? Plants. Hands down, plants. My kids used to get pretty annoyed with me when they were growing up because I've always been a plant person. I have many plants. So they would always get frustrated with me. You talk to your plants more than you talk to me, and you care more about your plants than you care about me. I got that a lot from my daughter especially. And it isn't until now that she's grown and has kids of her own that now she's starting to do what I did back then. And she says, now I get it. Plants don't talk back. And I'm like, that's right. So I think I would be pretty freaked out if my plants ever did talk back to me. But I would talk to plants, hands down. I know I don't have pets, and it's simply because I'm never home. So I'm not going to put a pet through being alone long hours, so my plants will have to do. Number 9, would you rather lose your sense of smell or sense of taste? And I've lost my sense of smell. Not a fun thing. Definitely not a fun thing. I lost it a year ago this past December. So it's been a year since I last lost my sense of smell when I had COVID. And it is no fun. Absolutely no fun. I went to apply my Alamus face oil, my rose oil, and every time I apply that oil, I have to smell my hands. I love the smell of the Alamus rose oil. and I couldn't smell anything. And I'm like, what is going on? So then I started smelling other products, my mouthwash, and started smelling other things. When I got to the chemicals, Clorox, and didn't smell anything, I became devastated. It was like, why am I not smelling anything? And it didn't matter what I tried, it didn't help. Then I talked to my mom, and when I told her what I was doing, she's like, just because you're not smelling all of those chemicals doesn't mean those chemicals are not working, and doesn't mean they're not going to affect you. So was it crazy and just crazy? Yes. It was just something, I went numb. It was like, no, I cannot lose my sense of smell. So definitely I would rather lose my sense of taste. I'm just saying, because if you can't smell it, you can't taste it very well. So I think I would rather lose my sense of taste. Just throwing it out there. And number 10, would you rather take a 40-hour bus journey or an 80-hour train trip? Train will win, hands down. I love to drive, so I do drive wherever I go as often as I can. So that's how I see a lot of things. However, the train rides take you through places where vehicles cannot go. They take you through mountains, through forests, through different locations that are not visible from a roadside. And I can tell you that I have seen some amazing nature things out there. So train ride, definitely. 80-hour train ride, that would be amazing. Just saying. So those are my 10. And that is pretty much all that I have for this Mask Monday. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for joining me. And I will now remove these. And these feel amazing. I'm surprised they did not slip and slide, because they normally do. But they feel amazing. And once again, it is the plainest mask. And it is the face mask. And then I have the Grace and Stella. And it did kind of drip on me a little. But that's okay. Put it on my hands. And just glad to be back with my voice. Definitely glad to be back. So that's it. I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, smile always.